So that's a major concern with them too, and they come down, they don't even stop when they get there to South Peru with or Peru Street. So, I mean, the fact that you're reaching out, not just Mike, but all of this outside. So,
So the city swells are there, so. Or I'm not saying it's hospital employees, but you know, the 19,000 residents that we have, it almost doubles in a day. A lot of that influx sometimes again, we'll say maybe it's perfect time when they're at the parks. Dunkin' Donuts getting a
yeah,
snack wrap, and as they get into the city, and they get, so just being present though does help that. Understanding that there are many areas of the city that we're trying to mitigate speed and enforcement, so we can't get everywhere at once. But it is something we acknowledge and we are trying to show.
And garbage and stilts are also.
See it every day.
Yeah.
I pick it up.
like I said, around the city,
I
not
pick,
just mine.
well, in the Stilts and Stilter, I mean, I walk my dog every day, so I pick up a lot of the stuff there because I walk through there with my dog every day. When they go around that corner, I think they're trying to hit the sign.
Are we still doing a education initiative with the for e-bikes and such?
I just had with the officer and discussed with them, the extension should be September 7th, which is Wednesday. We're hoping to use the same location, which would be the Chief Pavilion.
Riverside Pavilion.
But it will serve us well. I have a meeting with the Plattsburgh School District administration today. They're going to push that out. Other mechanisms to push that out with the schools.
Because like kids when under 16, they're not supposed to be riding those on the street or sidewalk, right?
Correct. Nobody's supposed to be outside
Right.
at all, but anyone under 16 cannot be operating.
Right, and I think that's the thing that most parents don't understand is that
There are kids under
there's
16
a
already.
lot of kids I see on those bikes riding all over the place, streets and sidewalks.
They are.
I just almost ran into one, or they almost ran into me last night on the sidewalk. And, you know, I was like, hey, you can go on the road. I said, oh, I'm a kid.
Then you shouldn't be on
I was
it.
like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I've seen kids, I believe, under 12, and there's two of them that ride this bike, and they cut all the way across the college, just all through the yard, all over the place.
So
Like,
if it's, you know, after, once once the education aspect is done, what's the next step? Is it taking the kids and putting a bike in a trunk and bringing it to the parents' house?
This is a
Take
very,
it?
this is a very much active conversation, and so conversations this week about it.
We have several conversations every day about it.
But no, we had more robust conversation about, what is our destination? How do we see this shared roadway? And then how do we make these waypoints to get there? Some of it is education, some of it absolutely is enforcement. No one's saying that we change laws or create laws, whether there isn't one to fill that void.
Right.
But we do have to make sure that we're showing the need for that. So we're in the process of that. Can we articulate the need to create a law that covers these things that New York State has yet to?
So there's no law, but they said it's under 16 if they're not.
There is, but I can't take a bike for a child. Right?
Okay, so there's
Just
no.
because they're on the sidewalk with an e-bike doesn't mean I have the right to take that bike
Right,
or return that child.
yeah, so because then if you enter a weird area.
So there are areas in the state and the country that have addressed these things, but I would challenge the reasoning why. Maybe their accidents are a lot higher than ours. Their data sets, if you will, prove that they really needed that robust law. I'm not saying we don't, I'm not saying we do. I'd like to present something to you as.
Well, I'd rather
point
do
of future
something-
with this information.
Rather do something before we have to take.
Exactly, that's what I'm.
Being proactive versus reactive.
Yeah.
When somebody does, something bad happens, then we're gonna, I'd rather be proactive. We've been in touch with NICOM and a bunch of other different cities across the state. And there's a lot of people, some people are holding parents accountable. If a child has you go buy your kid a bike that goes 40 miles an hour, guess what? The parent gets arrested for endangering the welfare of a child. There's a lot of different things across the state
I
that
think that's not what's being understood.
Yeah.
That it is the parents' responsibility.
for a child it is, right? I mean, and
Yeah,
there's a
but
lot of
saying
different
that
things.
Their parents are just not getting it. Parents
Right.
are not.
Well, I'm just saying, I know some areas have done that, endangering the welfare of a child.
And I-
That will get this people's attention. And like, yeah, we're looking at it every day and we have Justin looking at it amongst 5 million other things. So, no, I mean,
I get it, it's.
Yeah.
It's carrot and stick.
it is. And the state needs to help us out with some regulations too. These things, listen, I got a little 50cc scooter that I put on my motorhome. I have to register and insure it every year and I have to get it inspected and I have to do this and that. These things, some of them go 40, 50 miles an hour and nobody's inspecting them. Nobody's looking at the brakes on them. Nobody's looking at anything on them.
Do us a favor and send us a picture of you riding that.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I have the coolest helmet, I swear.
I would say that first session in June, there were kids there.
Yeah.
Young adults, and they were very actively asking questions.
Okay.
They very much were concerned, I'd like to purchase one of these, what are the rules? It was really great to see the youth engaging in a way that they were just trying to learn.
Maybe we can use them on social media, and they can partner with our cool people that do cool social media videos.
What kills me is the ones with no pedals. They have no pedals. They're electric mini
That's it,
bikes. And you can't ride a gas mini bike on the road, but yet we can take a electric mini bike and ride it. It doesn't make sense to me. We have to start pairing
I
these together.
think, don't they have to have pedals? In order to be
They consider.
Well, look at a lot of them that are being sold today. They have no pedals. They have 2 foot pegs.
So just to be straight, it's not the point of sales, local point of sales.
Right.
You can buy these on eBay, you can buy these on Amazon, you can buy them on TV.
They're cheap
You
too. They're not
just
even
get
that
credit.
expensive.
Right? That is essentially, there's really no, I mean, you can't have this in your state, kind of oversight. You just purchase them. I mean, there's more transportation, that people aren't understanding that they rise to the level of more people.
Right.
So if I don't have the license, I think that I can just get these. And if I purchase one that is higher than 750 watts, it's considered.
Right.
So you need a license. You need an insurance, you need a insurance.
Well, just keep us updated.
I appreciate the question. We do intend to do it. We just for about it. Be the ones that we.
Chief Trombley, I just want to say thank you to all that you and Justin and Mayor Hughes have done for that situation of the paused mail on Belmont. So hopefully there'll be a resolution to that issue quickly because they want their mail.
We're working very quickly at finding a solution. We've had many conversations in the last 2 days.
I've never heard of this in my life.
It's warranted.
I'm not sure.
We'll find a solution.
We have a dog issue on Belmont.
Yeah.
And, some dogs are getting loose. We have addressed it. We are addressing it. Post office isn't delivering the mail in certain houses there right now. So they have to go to the post office. And I talked to a couple of the residents today and they're actually having them mail sent to Saratoga Court. So
Okay.
it's, listen, it's been a lot of challenge getting in touch with the postmaster.
Mm.
He was very forthright originally, and then it's been, they have to give us some stuff. We need some information that we don't have.
Mm.
We're trying to fix it.
That's
No, thank God. Listen, and again, we're being proactive. We're gonna do it, take care of it. Yeah. Yeah, but again, there's one story and there's what we have, and they don't match right now, to be fair. And we're trying to make what we're being told fact. And then that's where I think we're having a hard time right now. Fair?
It's fair enough. I don't need to
Yeah.
expand anymore.
Right.
We're actively working as streets working with the police department as we're working with.
Thank you very much. I just wanted it to be on video showing that it was brought up.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Ryan put his whole report in there. Nobody got anything for Ryan?
Good job.
Do you want us to make something up?
Well, no,
Make something up.
today he got he got a quite orientation into the stormwater system that we have in the city of Plattsburgh, shall we say, or lack of. And, no, I think you know, they just have Mike, he happened to be with Mike today and they did take a ride down to Waterhouse and they hit these places and Ryan's gonna be not that it's better, but he's gonna be a new set of eyes looking at these issues. And we're gonna go down and we're gonna speak to some of the residents down there and just, we'll introduce our new environmental guy to them and, you know,
What are we facing after today? Right?
Another hit around 7 o'clock.
we got a ton of water in the base, in the first floor today too.
Yeah.
DPW came over and cleaned it up. Last time I did it, so. Richard's pretty good with the squeegee too, so. Oh, yeah? Okay, yeah.
And nobody took a picture of this, I just.
So it didn't flood the hallway as bad as it could. Joe was out there first, so he was quick to grab the squeegee.
Who was giving Joe candy while he was working?
They're down there monitoring it right now.
Okay.
Did they get out of class pay for this
Yeah.
mopping?
Can I address the council?
Did you
On a topic last Thursday, I was unable to be here, I had a family emergency, but I do know that you approved the acquisition of firearms. I want to say thank you, the building agency thanks you. It's a very, very efficient move forward. So we were looking at the numbers today. We have to make an acquisition which is boundable for normal use in training, and then the academy there. Rounds, it's like a $17,000 savings instantly. Because the round itself is about half the price.
And we're also getting a pretty good deal back on the existing firearms we're not trading in. I mean,
We have
yeah, I mean, they give us decent, I mean, I wanted more, of course, but we got what we got. So, but
It's a definite uptick. I mean,
But I just wanted to say on behalf of the police department.
you're welcome.
nothing else?
Andrew, I had reached out about the 7.133, yeah, CT mail. There was just a line in there that says the site change disturbances were not completed in accordance with site management plan. And I had asked you a question about it. I appreciate your email, but I thought maybe.
Sure.
Reread it.
So essentially, it's kind of a long story. When the ICD building was built, the city entered into an agreement with DEC to do periodic review reports because of potential contaminated soils. So anytime the project is done down there, we have certain reporting that we have to do with if any material is taken off site, that that material was properly disposed of, where it was brought to, there's all kinds of things that we have to do. So prior to me coming into this role, when we had to do those reports every 6 years for DEC. When they did the Riverwalk project, it's my understanding that CT Mail had reached out to the design engineer, Saratoga Associates, and Matt Miller, who was the previous CDO director, to let them know, hey, if you guys are moving forward with this project, you should keep in mind that we have to do this. You might want to, bring us online because we do your periodic reports. They never brought them online, and apparently Saratoga Associates never did any of the paperwork that they were supposed to do to make sure that any of that stuff was taken care of. So when we went to do the periodic review report for this year, CT Mail sent somebody up. The whole Riverwalk project had been completed. They also noted that on the ICD site, there was a catch basin that was installed inside the parking garage. And then inside of the building, they had done some storm or some sanitary work. They had a sanitary line that failed under their foundation. They had to cut the foundation, and there was a vapor barrier underneath that has to stay intact. But they had no proof that they had kept that vapor barrier in place. So CT Mail can't certify the report because nobody did the proper paperwork. So essentially what DEC is requiring us to do now is to do a corrective measures plan. And CT Mail is going to do that corrective measures plan. That's what this additional $5,000 is for. So essentially we do this basically saying, hey, we know this was screwed up. You know, these are the steps we're going to take in the future to make sure that it doesn't happen. That's essentially what this is for.
Thank you.
Drove me nuts. We've got so many brownfield spots in the city of Plattsburgh, but yet we have to pay on this one. But it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it.
3,600.
Yes.
Argue. We have to do come on for that or. What the point is.
Yeah, I believe so.
We have to pay them for 20 years to do it?
So every 6 years we have to monitor. Yes, so they do the reports, so the $3,600 that you're approving is for that report that they can certify this year.
Engineers. Mike has a really nice list of capital projects. Nobody's got anything on capital projects. Triangle. Yes.
That's why that's the.
I mean, Andrew's design phase over in Cornelia Street.
No, that is still, we're in advanced design stage right now.
And we met with Beth Gillis the other day. I think that was a great meeting with Ryan and, anyways, we went over a lot of different projects and moving forward. We had, I think we should mention too, we did a great joint effort at the beach. We did test our lifeguards the other day. The fire department came out. Some of the CDO staff had some problems in the water and the lifeguards went into action. They did a video of it. It was really positive too, because the lifeguards, I think, were very appreciative of the fact that we did that. And it went over a lot more positive. And we learned a few things that we should have had beforehand too.
Yeah, so Assistant Chief D'Angelo actually set up a whole thing for us. Basically, I walked out with a piece of paper, the lifeguard handed it to her. She read it and it's like, right now? And I'm like, yep. And then
she was told it was a drill.
Yep, she
was
was
told
notified that it was a drill. We did have
Yeah.
people on shore letting everybody else know that it was a drill because it was simulated in real time.
Right.
They did great. And then what I appreciated the most was when they were done, they actually took the time to say, and they knew what they did wrong. So there was just a couple small things, or like I could have done this, or I could have done this. So that's why we wanted to run a drill like this. They picked up, what they had made for a mistake, and then they'll learn from it.
Will you do anything with the video or is it? more
Tell
just
me.
in-house?
It's
Oh, it is up.
It's on
On Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no.
watched it yesterday. When I watched it, like when I first started watching it, I kind of expected to hear the Baywatch theme, so I was a little surprised by
Yeah.
Tiger.
No, but it was really
It's pretty
good. I mean, and we made sure the lifeguards understood. We weren't picking on them. We're not trying to make them look bad. We just want to prepare if something happens. And we learned we have a very large beach, which I always say we have the longest freshwater beach in America. But that being said, if they do have an emergency, we are going to designate letters to each of the spots. So when the fire department comes, we can say section, B or D or C, so that, sometimes seconds in a cardiac situation could be life-saving. So we learn stuff ourselves, and we're going to designate it with the lifeguard. So they have a chart where we're going to put the designations, and the fire department will know where to go. And then, and the beauty of having like Beth Gillis there yesterday was she goes, I might be able to find you guys some money so we can get some sort of an emergency vehicle to get a victim off the beach. So we challenged Beth with that on our way out the door. So, she was pretty impressed. We have the fire department, got to thank them. They did a great job, and they were really good with I say kids, and I mean it respectfully, but the lifeguards that they have out there. So
It wasn't perfect too, because the 3 lifeguards that were actually put to the test just ended up being our 3 youngest greenest lifeguards who have the least amount of time.
Yeah.
So it worked out perfect, and they appreciated it. They were actually happy that they were able to participate.
And we will be doing it more often. We'll change it up a little bit. We'll do something different next time, you know, and again, you know, practice makes perfect. So hopefully we never need to use it, but we do. They've had a couple of things out there this year, and they've done what they needed to do. We had a gentleman fall on the curb this year, and they assisted him till the ambulance got there. So yeah, it's been busy out there. I mean, it looks good. I mean, contrary to popular belief, I think it looks better than it's looked in a long time. We just cleaned up the left-hand side. We're looking at doing maybe getting a pavilion out there or something on that left-hand side. It's such a waste of space on that side. And maybe a stage near up front so that we can, you know, boats can pull up and listen to music and people can stay on the beach in the water, you know.
Hopefully Saturday's event will be very successful.
Yeah,
We're hoping.
yeah, it's been good out there. So hopefully we keep it going.
He answered my question. I said, I was thinking, what's the music scene out there? Is there?
We've been looking at a lot of it. We actually have power over on that side where the old bathhouse was. We actually, Joel and his guys went out and found, they'd left the power in the ground. They buried it. And they found it. And now we've got it, and we actually hooked it back up. Everything's good. So we actually have power over there now too. So if we get something out there, we already have power out there too. So. And we had an extra box down here, I think.
Yeah, they took one of the extra boxes from down here, put it over there.
Yeah.
So if we decide if at some point we get a little trailer stage or something that we can set up there.
Yeah.
They've got power there, it's basically watching the band over the whole way.
Yeah, if there was a pavilion, you'd actually be able to stay, you know, every second Thursday or every whatever, it would be consistent.
Yeah.
Rain or shine if we had to cover.
Yeah.
Great.
And money's the issue.
I'm hoping we can roll that into the accessibility.
Yeah, money's always the issue. Just being very careful with every penny we spend. It's easy. I got to hold Andrew back every now and then. No, but it looks so good out there. It really does.
We had Shakespeare out there.
Hmm?
To Shakespeare out there.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Well, those water chestnuts, those are the nastiest looking thing I've ever seen. Seriously.
Sure.
That's probably our biggest problem is people stepping on the water chestnuts, having a little on people's feet.
Dogs too. You see the dogs out there. And we got to look at, I'd like to designate a space for dogs. And so that people that don't want to be around dogs have a place where, you know, one side we do dogs and maybe the other side no dogs. I mean, we have huge beach. So there's after the year, we'll have our clearing session. We'll try to make it better for next year.
And they pull for every water chestnut they turned in. We broke.
They actually, it was funny because they got sick of picking them up, and then somebody noticed that on Etsy, people were buying them for like $20 for like $10. So next thing you know, they got like paper bags of water chestnuts. What is this? Yeah, you can sell these on Etsy. I don't know if they ever ended up doing it.
Maybe or something.
They really started collecting them when they learned that people were paying a lot of money for them.
They are gnarly. You can make a weapon out of those. Well, just they're awful.
They look evil.
They look dark.
They look evil. They just look mean. And they are mean. So what else we
As far as grants? You know?
I mean, you're busy.
Yes, you're busy.
getting ready?
Oh, I can fill you in on a few things. So, Amy Guglielmo from, Outside Art Project. She was able to secure us I believe it's a $30,000 grant to paint a mural on the handball court at North Enfield. And that has to be completed by September 15th. So she is planning on starting that work on the 24th of August. So our crews are actually finishing cleaning up around that, prepping that for her to be able to start doing that work. We also received, Emily had done some work to secure a $30,000 grant for a rebate. I believe they've already given us the money for it.
Came in.
as well. Yeah.
We've got the email today.
Yep, so that's an extra $30,000, and then, On the wastewater side, I believe we got like $110,000 in cybersecurity.
1650,
That what it was,
1650.
down at the,
One water, one sewer.
water, sewer treatment plant.
Yeah.
So, we got a few things rolling in.
Did Amy design the artwork, or do you guys get to pick?
So they had, so it's essentially gonna be some monarch butterflies with some, milkweeds, I believe. And the idea was to make it so much like the one on the side of the old Electas where the community had involvement in painting it, it's gonna be like a
Okay.
paint by numbers kind of thing, so that we can have community members.
We gotta reach out to housing. We better get a hold of housing this week because I think Tommy could help us with that. Get some kids out there. We gotta get a hold of Lee Ryan, the teachers from middle school. too.
Yeah, because the teachers want to get involved.
Right,
too. So
Yeah.
see if we can get some teachers and some students and kids out there painting some stuff.
How's the wall along the Saranac, the down by the monument?
This one right here. So that, the grant for that project, I actually just submitted the contract for DK's work a half hour before this meeting. So hopefully they'll review that and then they'll have contracts for us to sign so we can secure a consultant to start this.
Oh, cool. Now, is that something that's offered yearly, like that sort of?
So that is, they do put that out, I think every 2 years.
Okay.
So the next thing, there's actually 2 projects that I would look at doing. I would look at continuing this project and going around Samuel D. Champlain because
That is
wall is also failing. And then the second project that I would look at would be to start implementing some of the stuff down at Sailors Beach based off the feasibility study that we did. So those would be the next 2 LWRP grants.
Right.
I would like to, ADA having a couple accessible fishing piers too would be great. Honestly,
And that's actually, I mean, you wouldn't be able to fish out there right now, but once this project is complete, that would be ADA compliant. And then we could also make Samuel D. Champlain, to me, would be a better place to fish because the lake's a little bit deeper right there versus the river when it gets shallow. But we could do something like that.
So I was looking at like even the old trailer park down off Waterhouse.
Oh,
There's a spot down there, I mean, that would be something we'd have to take out. Mike would love us. Mike just grimaced back there.
The stairs on the same, is that something where a grant like that could be used for? Because those stairs are looking like the stairs.
Yeah, so actually we walked in the other day and started to notice that they're getting washed out.
Yeah.
That one I would have to look because that grant is typically for shoring up like the shoreline and stuff like that. It might be something that we might be able to roll into that. For the accessibility part.
Oh, okay.
So there's ways that you can.
Because
There's those words that help.
yeah, there's the linkage that's happening between the pavers and cement.
Yeah, the
boundaries,
papers,
they sunk in.
I don't like papers. It's, they are, yeah, our climate up here is not conducive to papers. They shift, move, they cause ADA headaches.
Throwing salt on helps them a lot too.
Right. So it's one of those things, and unfortunately, a lot of the pavers over there, they're like dedicated bricks.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you pull them out and replace it with concrete, what do you do with the bricks? And like people pay for it.
A lot of those bricks are falling and
Yeah,
deteriorating.
and that's the other issue, because it's my understanding that when those bricks were paid for, that was it. So a lot of times we'll get people who contact us and say, hey, I paid for the brick, it's broken or it's deteriorated. And they expect the city's gonna pay to replace that, and that was never part of the original agreement.
Right.
Essentially, if they wanna pay to replace the brick, then it's at their cost.
Right.
What if we had a monument that said, like a board that said, something in that,
That would probably be better if we had
an
something,
acknowledgement that
yes.
these are the bricks that were here.
Yep, that would be a good way to do it.
And you wouldn't have to read all those, bricks.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Build a wall.
Very similar with the town that Veterans Park.
Yeah, something we don't have a lot of upkeep on. That's one thing we have not been smart with.
Yeah, we install a lot of things that take a lot of money that we don't have the manpower or time to do.
Well, not even that. It's just some of the stuff looks like a weed to me and they're very expensive plants. I'm not a gardener, so I don't.
That little arts park.
Right. I was at-
1,100 of them. To be exact.
I went around the parking lot today cutting trees, little trees down. And it's like, I don't know. Anyways.
Thanks.
Anything else? Nothing. Nothing. Clear right, clear left. Well, we got about 9 minutes. I will adjourn the work session, come back in 9 minutes. How's that?
Yeah, because my friend, she used to have.
Okay, now.
That's been off for a while, so it's taking her a little bit to get back into the swing of it. You ready? We call the Common Council meeting to order August sixth. Please rise and join me in the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Miss Carla, could you call the roll, please?
Mayor Hughes,
Here.
Counselor Bond. Here. Counselor Evans.
Here.
Counselor Arts. Counselor Talon.
Here.
Counselor Manette.
Here.
Counselor Colleen. Here.
Mayor Dan Stewart.
Resolved that the minutes of the regular meeting of the Common Council held on July 30th, 2026 are approved and placed on file among the public records of the city clerk's office.
Moved by Counselor Talon, second, Counselor Evans. Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans.
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Counselor Colleen.
Yes.
Here.
Any public comment this evening on agenda items only? No public comment this evening? Ms. Carlin.
Council approved the payrolls of the various departments of the city of Plattsburgh for the week ending August 5th, 2026 in the amount of $611,137.89. The council approved the bills on by the Common Council for the week ending August 7th, 2026 in the amount of $1,038,878.74.
Any liaison reports?
There you go. See, my liaison report for the Plattsburgh Public Library is pretty much the same one I had last time. The next meeting is going to be August 25th at 4:30 on the second floor. And once again, there is going to be a dinosaur ice cream thing tomorrow from 2 to 4. They do ask that you pre-register, so just contact the library and they'll let you know if they have any spots available. I was able to register today, so I am all excited for my ice cream. So thank you very much, Plattsburgh Public Library. And for the Climate Smart Task Force, our next meeting is going to be August 19th at 5:15. Location to be determined, depending on the weather. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Anything else? Ms. Carlin.
Item 7.133, authorize the mayor to sign a technical services change order with CT Mail Associates.
Moved by Counselor Manette, second, Counselor Evans. Discussion. No discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans.
Yes.
Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Counselor Colleen.
Yes.
Carried. Item 7.134, city police request to divert traffic for students' arrival.
Moved by Counselor Manette, second, Counselor Colleen. Any discussion? No discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans.
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Counselor Colleen.
Yes.
Carried. Item 7.135, travel request, environmental manager.
Moved by Counselor Colleen, second, Counselor Bond. Any discussion? No discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans.
Yes.
Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Counselor Colleen.
Yes.
Carried. Item 7.136, travel request, fire department.
Moved by Counselor Evans, second, Counselor Bond. Any discussion? No discussion? Roll call.
Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans.
Yes.
Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Counselor Colleen.
Yes.
Carried. Item 7.137, revised capital project H5111.08, 2026 street resurfacing.
Moved by Counselor Evans, second, Counselor Manette. Any discussion? No discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans.
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Counselor Colleen.
Yes.
Carried. Item 7.138, revised capital project H5111.10, 2026 equipment purchase.
Moved by Counselor Talon, second, Counselor Manette. Discussion. With no discussion, roll call.
Counselor Bond.
No.
Counselor Evans.
No.
Counselor Talon.
No.
Counselor Manette.
No.
Counselor Colleen. Defeated.
Defeated.
There you go. Mike.
They're my.
Former Mayor Stewart sitting there going, wait a minute, what's going on? You're not supposed to be happy and saying no, right? During work session, the resolution came forward and we couldn't pay for it with CHIPS funding. We just found out before the meeting. So the easiest way was just to defeat the resolution. Yeah, but you should see the look on his face when he heard the no. That was worth coming. Yeah, I know. Any new business come before the council this evening?
I have new business.
Okay.
I'm gonna be hosting a beautification day at the Santa Fe Champlain Monument. Where we're gonna be doing some landscaping and cleaning up some vegetation around it. Basically kind of doing a little bit of a rehab. So if anybody wants to join us, it's August 15th from 10 in the morning until 2.
And I know DPW is aware of it, and we'll make sure we get some bags, and we'll, like Mike said, he'll get everything picked up on Monday.
Great.
And I would like to put word out there again for Garrett Manette. He is still collecting food in the city hall bins, and he encourages people to continue doing it. I will let him know that. No. Did he take them out, or he told me that he put bins in?
You're at the library?
It might be, there might be one. He just asked me to put, put word out there that they are still collecting food.
All right, well, if not, we'll make sure we'll get, I know somebody knows them pretty well.
Yeah,
We probably have a contact somewhere.
oh, I know what I did want to say. Jared, shoot, I should have brought that up to Jared. About the theft. Didn't even think about it. He called me last week, and the South Acres garden, one of the women had theft. Somebody came in and took a lot of her veggies that she had grown. And so, I mean, it's upsetting, and we talked about it. I went and bought a few signs for him to put around. So I'm hoping that'll help, but I was gonna mention it to Jared and I totally forgot.
Well, we've been overrun with some graffiti here and there too, and we are reporting it every time it happens, and the police are keeping track of it too. We have to. If you see something.
It was upsetting to the woman that lost.
Yeah.
quite a bit of-
Yeah, some of the stuff we've been seeing, some of the graffiti is pretty gross. I mean, no need for that. And, we're trying to beautify some places and knock us backwards. But
Yeah.
listen, it's a resilient city. We'll overcome.
I told him the signs might not help, but at least you've got it.
Yeah.
Put up. I got them all kinds of different ones, threatening everything. So,
Okay.
well, not threatening, no, sorry. Saying all kinds of wonderful things.
Okay, I have, I don't know, I have no reason for an executive session this evening.
I just have one more thing to say. I just
Okay,
want to say
sorry.
kudos to you, Mayor Hughes, for participating in the Michigan Fest. I don't know how many times you got dunked that
I got
day.
dunked a lot. No, it was
I
fun.
hated myself.
No, it was fun.
Standing around the corner painting.
Yeah, yeah, no, it was fun. It was different.
But everybody involved did a great job. So
Yeah.
kudos town, and hope to be there again next year. We'll enjoy it.
Well, it was, the weekends have been so busy lately around here. So many things going on. I mean, every weekend there's 4 or 5 things going on. So we just got to keep this positive energy going. And we have movie night this week is,
Tomorrow night, Shrek down at Tony.
right. So we're gonna have Shrek tomorrow night down here. So, I mean, this weekend we have what do they call this weekend at the beach? It's
Oh,
Bash at the Beach. So we're gonna bands out at the beach on Saturday and
oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Since we're taking the time,
What?
Dugan,
Yeah. Oh my God.
Niquette. Yeah, we gave him a citation for Eagle Scout
Yes.
from Plattsburgh, which is a major achievement
Yeah.
that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
So His project was up at the Plattsburgh Rod and Gun Club.
Built a dock.
Built a dock.
He built a
From
dock for
scratch,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, and we went over to, actually, we went over to the Echo Center the other day.
It was a good visit.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
great. We met with him this morning too. We met with the family this morning
Oh,
at the
they came in.
beach.
Cool.
We came in because hopefully we're gonna grow maybe a couple workers next summer out of this. So,
Yeah.
you know, and she's gonna be, his sister's gonna be up for her Eagle Scout too. So we came up with some pretty cool ideas for her to do her Eagle Scout project here in the city.
I hope they bring it to the city.
No, it's really cool to see the Eagle. I mean,
It was.
it's the second one I've been to just recently, and it's really cool. It's an honor to get invited, so. Anything else? Okay, any public comment this evening on any other topic? No other topic, no other comment on anything? I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Councilor Manette, Councilor Vaughn, this is always the easiest one, right? Oh, and then I will mention that, you know, it is an honor to have former Mayor Dan Stewart here tonight. Should have said that during the open session. No, thank you for coming back, and, you know, hopefully you can come back for the birthday of the monument too later, and I'll make sure you get an invite. All right, thank you. And with that, do I have a motion? Councilor Bond,
Yeah.
and Councilor Manette,
Oh, my-
roll call.
You had Minette Vaughn.
Okay.
Council Vaughn,
Yes.
Council Evans,
Yes.
Council Talon,
Yes.
Council Minette,